open till it shatters through the ocean.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, and other farm animals, this is Arini, and welcome to episode 16 of Matt's Mega Tech Pack. Now, I do apologize for the lateness of the release, because there were some fun times that happened yesterday. So I actually took a spill down my stairs and ended up in not the best way. So we are going to have to get caught back up from all of those shenanigans and keep moving. Now, the first thing I want to do is, because I have the materials right there in this chest right here, I went ahead and got some clay, made some bricks. Now, button does not bring up the quest menu. That one does, however. We can finally obtain the bakeware. And the bakeware recipe is pretty simple. It's just 8 bricks. And boom. Now we have bakeware. And that gives us an avocado sandwich. Notice how bakeware is misspelled here. As if you're supposed to wear the bake, but no. It is bakeware, as in things to bake in. I don't know. They did weird things, but either way, that is done. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to get started on Tinker's Construct. Because, I keep forgetting that recipe does not work. What we have for our next reasonably completable bunch of quests are the weapon slinger and stuff like that. But we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm probably going to need some string too for that bow, so I need more string than that. Well, I have cotton, that works at least. I have black wool and red. I don't have wool. Okay. Can I make cobweb into string? How do I do that? Usage, please. Shapeless crafting, maybe? Not make cobweb. I can't make cobweb into string. Huh. Okay. Can't make these into string. Oh, clicky buttons! Okay, let's do this in reverse. Let's go ahead and... Well, I need the pattern, but recipe. I can evidently turn hemp into string, but I need a wool gin able to make... Good lord, that requires so much material. I think we're just going to stick with the cotton that we have already obtained. Just to turn it into string, like so. That gives us 10. Blah, blah, blah. Now, first step is, of course, making patterns, and we're going to have to make a lot of patterns. Specifically, we need 4, 8, 12, 15, 18, 21, 23, 27, 28. Which means we need all of our sticks. 32. 6, 40, 48, 56. Need 6 planks. Split those up. Those will evidently make wooden shears. I've seen wooden shears before. Yeah, the first step in the process is always making the patterns. That takes just a few moments here. And a lot of these patterns we won't even use for a little bit because we have other materials to make first. But this will ensure that everything we need is ready for us as soon as we are ready for it. At least in terms of the non-metals. Metallic materials will take a bit more work. Okay, and then we're over to the second side, which gives us the arrowhead, fletching, which is good for bows, or bow limbs, strings, crossbow limbs, body of the crossbow, and shuriken for throwing knives. Now we can stick all 28 of these excuse me. In the pattern chest, and now they are accessible to the part builder. Alright, so what are the first batch of weapons that it wants us to make? It wants us to make a long sword and a rapier. Go ahead and pull out 12 planks. Now for the long sword, we need sword blade, that kind of guard, and a tool rod. And for the rapier, we need that same, I think that's still just a sword blade. A different kind of guard and a tool rod. Okay, so we need 2 sword blades. What's the materials cost of a sword blade? Material cost is 2 sword blades. 2 different guards. We need a hand guard and a crossbar. And we need 2 tool rods. Stick, which we can then just turn into tool rod for the head. Okay, now that's done. Let's build out our tools. First up, the longsword. Needs the hand guard, sword blade, and tool rods. There's the wooden longsword. And now if we scoot over to the rapier, boom. 24 nether quartz, and another 24 nether quartz. Frying pan, broadsword, and dagger. Okay, frying pan is, of course, pan and handle. Dagger is knife blade, crossbar, and handle. Broadsword is sword blade, wide guard, and handle. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's get the big components first. Wooden pan. And yes, I know if you think that's an interesting thing to use as a weapon, it seems to work because it gongs people. Of course, it says it has an attack of 0 hearts, but we'll have to take a look at that in a moment. Because, well, shrug. Okay. Now, we need a knife blade. It only has a material cost of 1. Interesting. We also need 1 more sword blade. Materials. Now, of course, we need handles. Tool rod pattern. Go ahead and make those really quick. We need 1 tool rod and stick we can turn into a tool rod, though we technically don't have to. You can just throw the sticks right in there. And then the last thing we need are the guards for these 2. We need a wide guard. That one. Pretty sure it's a crossbar. The other one, but check. Yeah, it's a crossbar. Okay. Now we're ready to build the next weapon sequence. Start with the broadsword. Go. Now we'll build the pan. 2 out of 3. And the dagger. Of course, this is a thrown weapon too, which is always nice because it gives you a little bit of range. Alrighty, that's 3 quests complete. And it looks like that's going to be another 72 nether quartz. Now, battle axe and cleaver. I think I need the upgraded dual station. So what we need is the tool forge. Tool forge. Dense refine. Now that looks fun. And of course there's no way to make the other ones, so that recipe has been changed. There's only one way to get it. That means we have to go down IC2, so we are at the end of that part of the quest. And now let's make a bow. Short bow, which requires 2 bow limbs and bow string. Now, bow limb is right here. Place. Don't see it. There it is. Okay. It doesn't look obviously like a bow limb. Huh? There we go. Now, can I combine? No. I have to use 2 unique wood planks, which kind of bugs me, but sure. Go. Now for bow string, require 1, 2, 3 string. Of course, it's being a little weird to me for some reason. It's not showing up right. Either way, 2 bow limbs, bow string, wooden short bow. We'll go ahead and complete that quest. Okay. I made a short bow. Does it require the it requires, why does it require the non-Tinker's Construct version? That is bizarre. You put it in the category where everything else is Tinker's Construct, and then you don't require Tinker's Construct. So now we have 2 short bows. Iron reinforced bow? Good lord. What is that? Iron reinforced bow. Stick 2 iron ingots and 3 string. Well, I can actually do that, but that means we will have 3 short bows. Metals chest, please. Alrighty. Here. Stick 2 iron ingots. That would have made a chisel, but I have a chisel. Iron reinforced bow. Go ahead and complete that quest and get 2 enchanted scrolls. Of course, now I've completed the Tycon short bow. And longbow, I think, is blocked behind the tool. So, that is going to be the end of that quest line for now. And actually, that is going to be the end of the episode. But in the meantime, thanks so much for watching. And stay tuned for the outro. Hey everyone, Arinia here. Thanks so much for watching this latest video out of my channel, and thanks so much to these patrons who, among others, are helping make this content possible by donating at least $10 on my Patreon page. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, leave a comment. Tell us what we need to do better. If you liked it, still leave a comment. I'm always open to input. If you like the channel, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and join us on the Discord community, link in the description. If you want to support the channel, and I really hope you do, please, down in the description is a link to the Buy Me a Coffee page, which you can donate to for a one-time donation, or the Patreon page, which you can head on to donate monthly and get perks. In the meantime, this is Arinia saying once again, thanks for watching.